The greatest benevolence is like water. Water is the source of life, the foundation of ecology, the vital element of production, and the blood of the earth. China is a country short of water. According to the statistics from Ministry of Water Resources, currently, among the nation's 669 cities, 400 of them suffer from lack of water, and 110 of them are in an acute shortage of water. In the land short of water resources, coupled with frequent drought disasters in recent years, the past green heaven becomes the desert full of sands. Beautiful lakes turn into sad wasteland. All these facts strike our eyes and rouse our minds. Compared to Israel in an acute shortage of water with the annual precipitation of less than 200 millimeters, most areas of the northern China have the annual precipitation of over 400 millimeters. However, China's drought disaster is much severer than that of Israel. In China, men and livestock often have a drinking water problem, and crops wither in the severe drought. The key to the reasons is that there is no reasonable method to popularize water-saving technology, causing tremendous water resource waste. Water is the lifeline of agriculture. Up to 2011, the annual water amount for agriculture has already accounted for 68% of the total social water consumption. Therefore, it becomes the key part of water conservation to launch scientific agricultural irrigation. The traditional irrigation methods such as border irrigation, furrow irrigation, basin irrigation, and wild flooding irrigation tremendously waste water resource. The water-saving agricultural irrigation focuses on how to use and save water reasonably. The scientific irrigation changes traditional irrigation methods, realizes automatic irrigation in need, waters and applies fertilizer with an appropriate amount in the right time through precise and high-efficient scientific irrigation technology, and realizes water-fertilizer integration. Meanwhile, it can meet crops' growth requirements for water, fertilizer, air, and heat. It not only produces water-saving effect, but also possesses such advantages as saving land, labor, and fertilizer, increasing yield, improving crop quality and soil aggregate, and reducing moisture, plant diseases, insect pests, and weeds, and creates the maximal economic benefits. Therefore, scientific irrigation is now the most economical and low-carbon irrigation method in agriculture. Its contribution can even be titled as the second Yuanlongping. It is the absolute choice for the sustainable development of modern agriculture to develop scientific water-saving irrigation. In recent years, China comprehensively hosts the water-saving and crop-increasing activity, advocates reasonably develops and uses water resource, popularizes high-efficient scientific irrigation technology, insists on the sustainable development path of comprehensive water conservation and water-adjusted construction, and intensively develops high-efficient and water-saving scientific irrigation techniques, such as sprinkling irrigation, micro-irrigation, and drip irrigation. In 2012, National Ministry of Water Resources listed farmland and water conservancy construction as an independent division for the first time. During the 12th five-year plan period, the national total water conservancy investment reaches 1,800 billion RMB, centers on the main part of promoting agricultural water-saving irrigation, and starts a water-saving and crop-increasing campaign throughout China. In the early spring of 1996, as the whole China suffered from increasingly severe shortage of water and the scientific irrigation was imperative, Guangdong Dahua Water Saving Technology Company Limited was born at the right moment in the beautiful Jieyang of Guangdong. It opened up a brand new development path for Chinese agriculture by intensively launching high-efficient water-saving irrigation technology. After many years of development, Dahua Company has constantly enlarged its scale. It has successfully established many subsidiary companies in Daqing, Jilin, Xinjiang, and other areas. Dahua's water-saving products have covered all corners of the world and been sold to many foreign countries. As an energy-saving and technological enterprise, Dahua Company highly values the R&D of scientific irrigation technology, shoulders the enterprise's mission of protecting and saving water resource, gathers a large group of scientific talents who have studied and developed water-saving and irrigation technology, and constantly develops more high-tech and high-property water-saving products. Besides, Dahua Company has cooperated with Chinese Academy of Sciences and other scientific research and developed many new high techniques in agricultural application. China is vast in territory. There is a tremendous difference of nature, climate, economy, and culture among different areas in China. According to local conditions, Dahua Company launches high-efficient and water-saving irrigation technology according to the differences of crops, soil, and climate characteristics. It has developed many different irrigation techniques such as sprinkling irrigation, drip irrigation, micro-sprinkling irrigation, spraying, mist spray, and seeping, thoroughly changed the traditional irrigation pattern and formed a new scientific irrigation pattern with more environmental protection meaning. New plastic mulching film is Dahua Company's brand new agricultural scientific cooperative result. As the traditional plastic mulching film will cause damage to the soil and the environment, Dahua Company has invested a large amount of fund and labor, explored and developed fully degradable liquid mulching film, starchy biodegradable mulching film, and biofiber plastic mulching film. The application of all these new techniques enable mulching films to not only increase temperature, protect water, prevent insects and weeds, but also become more environmental protection and water saving, lay a foundation of agricultural yield increase, and create great economic and social benefits. Dahua Company has also developed nano-bubbling energy water production technology and use nanobubbles to greatly increase oxygen contents in water and lengthen the oxygen lasting time. Through underground drip irrigation technology equipment, the company directly uses nano-bubbling water for the irrigation and air increase in the soil of crop's root area so as to realize crop's greater yield. Currently, Dahua's scientific irrigation water-saving products have covered the three series of sprinkling irrigation, micro-sprinkling irrigation and drip irrigation, automatic control irrigation, and other fields. Dahua has such agricultural high techniques such as new plastic mulching and nano-bubbling water, which have already entered the product research and manufacture phase. Drip irrigation is, through the low-pressure pipeline system, an irrigator installed on the tubular billet, with the premise of avoiding damaging soil structure, to drip the water or fertilizer evenly into the soil of crop's root area, and realize such effects as high water conservation and automatic irrigation. It is widely used in the irrigation for fruit trees, vegetables, cash crops, greenhouse, etc. Sprinkling irrigation technology is to jet water to the air with sprinkler head or nozzle, turning water into drops for irrigation area and crop surface on the floor. It is not only suitable for all field crops, but also produces very good economic effects in various cash crops, vegetables, and metals. Micro-sprinkling products are to spray water evenly to crops' branches and leaves through refracting, rotating, or radiating micro-sprinkling head. They are widely used in the humidification irrigation in vegetables, flowers, plants, orchard, and medicinal material planting places. After many years of development, up to 2012, in Jilin, Liaoning, and Heilongjiang, Inner Mongolia, and other areas, Dahua Company has already completed scientific irrigation projects with over 2 million mu in area and accumulated rich construction experiences in large scientific irrigation projects. As for Dahua, changing traditional agricultural irrigation method is not only to use modern scientific irrigation technology, but also to increase agricultural income and comprehensively realize the low-carbon and environmental protection, high-benefit agricultural protection pattern through comprehensive new technology application. When Dahua intensively launches water-saving equipment, it is successfully developed micro-nano air bubbling device, full biodegradation mulching film, solar environmental protection insecticidal lamp, and other various high-tech agricultural products. It has also greatly met the requirements in agricultural planting, such as water conservation, high yield, and environmental protection, and constantly forged towards the goal of building the ecological agriculture of sustainable development. Since its foundation, Dahua Company has been highly valued by leaders of all levels. He Jinping, Under-Secretary of National Ministry of Water Resources, Li Yangbin, Director of Chinese Irrigation and Drainage Development Center, Song Jun, Head of General Administration of Reclamation, Heilongjiang Provincial Leaders, Guangdong Provincial Leaders, Jieyang Municipal Leaders, and other leaders have visited Dahua Company for many times and gave Dahua high recognition and guidance. After many years of unremitting efforts, Dahua Company has already passed ISO International Certification. Besides, over tens of its core techniques have gained national patents. The innovative solar automatic irrigation technology has also started to apply for invention patent. The company has successfully gained the honored titles such as the second position of top 10 enterprises with the most investment values in Chinese irrigation industry, the second position of top 20 famous enterprises in Chinese irrigation industry, National High-End New Technology Enterprise, and leading agricultural enterprise. Looking into the future, Guangdong Dahua Water Saving Technology Company Limited will continuously implement scientific irrigation concept, comprehensively popularize scientific irrigation and crop provision technology service, intensively promote the technical support in the water saving and crop increasing activity, and make unremitting efforts to comprehensively realize the ecological agriculture of sustainable development.